asking this very leading question about his tattoo. And this is what the normie response is, much more so than what you're seeing on overrepresented on cable news. This is the wine mom radicalization, I think, that we're talking about here. Here's this voter in Maine asked about his tattoo, and what she says at the end is the point.
Totem Pope tattoo, the Nazi tattoo. How do you kind of?
Somebody said that they talked to somebody who had seen one of those or wore one of those, and it was silver, and it didn't even occur to him that it was the same thing.
I'd like to introduce Laurie Dobson, who's been an active citizen in many areas here, and she is running for the U.S. Senate on an independent slate because of concerns that are shared by millions of Americans. And she has a few words to share with you. Laurie?
Thank you, Ralph. Hi, I'm Laurie Dobson, running for the U.S. Senate as an independent, and I'm following in the footsteps of many great American heroes who have paved the way, being true to their country in times of great need, when we have need for people to stand up and risk challenging the prevailing opinions. What we've done this few short months ago here in Kennebunkport was to call Bush what he is, a criminal, and to hold him accountable for his war crimes in beginning a war that had no lawful authority. And so we called for the indictment resolution that was presented to the Kennebunkport Town Hall, and we're furthering that effort by having put forward an ordinance to ensure that when the citizens of Kennebunkport sign into the petition that'll go forward this fall in the election, they will have an opportunity to pass an ordinance that will call for George Bush to be held accountable and to be indicted as a war criminal. And I do hope that will happen.
I think people are making as much of it as they can because they don't have a lot of substance around anything else. Yep. And if they did, we'd hear about it, believe me. They are trolling for dirt.
What if he had like a Israeli flag tattoo or something? Would that be a deal breaker?
For me?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
That would be
Israeli? Yeah, because I don't support genocide, and he doesn't either. And that would show that he was being inconsistent. And he's been very consistent about that, straight across the board.
That's about his ideology. That's about what he's promising. That's what Maine voters care about.